Okay, so we're going to try this again here. Just have to get some stuff open, see if I've got this set up correctly this time. So hopefully, here. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. Okay. Alright, hey there everybody. Welcome to a little bit of our Wednesday stream. Age of Empires again. So, one of the things I've been doing is I've been playing this game more, and I'm at that sort of ceiling where unfortunately I can't really do creative play. So what I want to sort of do here is just sort of go over what I feel is the most box standard, like meta way to play Japan. I guess because that's sort of what I can play right now, which is unfortunate. Like, one of the things I could potentially try to do is just deliberately lose my way down to a lower rating. And doing that would let me do more creative builds, because, like, when you're doing something that's a little bit off meta, or which is a little bit new to you, like you haven't practiced a specific build over and over and over again, you can end up losing just because you've not got the ability to sort of hammer out that build as easily or quickly or efficiently. But Japan has a very specific way of playing, and unfortunately it's also a relatively reactive faction. So you're going to typically find, if you're playing as Japan, that you have to sort of play along to whatever your opponent's doing, which is never that fun. Just want to check something here. Sound is on that. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, one of the reasons I think why Japan is so reactive is because they're not the best in the game at, like, defending against rushes and stuff like that. They typically get their units out a little bit slower than certain other factions. You're never going to see, like, a Japan player put their barracks, like, halfway across the map, so that they can sort of run into the enemy base as quickly as possible. Part of that's because they can't get the outpost cheaply. Instead they have to build a castle, which is a little bit more expensive, making it a little bit less practical. And the fact that their early game economy is actually one of the weakest in the game, if not the weakest in the game. The reason for that is that they have to gather off of berry bushes, whereas everyone else is gathering off of hunts. And hunts provide about 20% more food, so the gap of what that means also increases as you get more tech. So once they've got, like, steel traps down, they're gaining, like, 1 food per villager per second, whereas if you've got enemy parties, you're getting something like 7.2 or something like that. Partly because enemy parties is like a half tech, it costs way less, but it does a lot less as well. Excuse me. So because of that, like, as Japan, you sort of have to ramp into a position where your economy is in a better position than your opponent. And typically speaking, your opponent's going to do one of two things to sort of stop you from ramping in that way. They're either going to attack you quickly with a fast fortress, or they're going to rush you. It's one of those two. Although I have seen some players do weird things, like just not build any units, go straight for industrial, which is kind of strange. Usually it turns into a longer game because they're able to sort of save themselves by getting a whole bunch of industrial age units from town center shipments. But then they, like, slowly die. It just ends up taking like 40 minutes to play a regular game. Because you sort of attack into that with your, like, age 2 units, because he doesn't have any units and he doesn't have any unit upgrade, so that's sort of an opportunity to attack. You end up destroying a bunch of stuff there. He gets a little bit crippled. You edge up to Fortress. He has, like, his unit mess and his upgrades and stuff like that, but he has no ego behind it anymore. And you just keep throwing units at him until he sort of gets worn down and loses. Like, usually it ends Fortress versus Industrial and you still win, or you even can get up to Industrial and keep up that pressure, but... Oh man, it's taking a long time to get a match today. Like, despite the fact that, like, I think I fixed the audio a little bit, my throat is still a little bit not great. I'm actually going to check on another thing here, see if I can find out if this is still sounding relatively okay here. It still sounds a little bit weird, but not that bad. My voice sounds a bit weird today, so not really that big a deal. This is going to be another day where I'm probably going to have to switch treaty games on, because if it's taking me 4 minutes to get a match, then it's a little bit too long waiting for matches there. Alright, so let's see what we're up against. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy. Yeah, so we're up against France. So typically France is going to try and rush Japan, H2, so that I can't get into a strong position, especially because like their H2 economy is like crazy good. So it's typically going to be like France is capable of just rushing in there with whatever. Usually it's going to be like crossbows and stuff too. It's really weird. Alright. So I just have this last guy finish off these crates here and then head over to that. It's just one cheetah, we just don't worry about using our abilities there. So yeah, France we can expect like either just, he'll go like heavy musket rush or he'll go for like a crossbow pike rush, which is actually more dangerous in my opinion. Because I actually have to diversify. Against like the musket rush, I can just like match with Ashigaru. He'll have an advantage for a couple of minutes there. But the other option that he does have is he gets to pick if he gets to go fast fortress. Like I don't get to really pick what I'm doing. I don't really know what that was about. Okay, I would like to get those, but not too concerned about him. Okay, so he's probably hunting for this. He's probably going to try and kill it with his scout or something like that, so I'm just going to bring it back fairly early. We got a good scout off that anyway. So even though France is probably going to be able to do a rush type build or go for the like early aggression, I still want to do this with a 14 age up. Alright, this is better. I want to get a little bit of vision here, see if his explorer is around here. His scout's around here, but it might be too late, so. Yeah. If we can kill his scout here, that's actually a pretty good thing for us. So even though we're taking some hits here, it's better for us to take this fight than it is for him to take it. He is delaying our exploration though, but... Okay, now we go for the marigolds. There's not a ton of treasure on this particular map. It's not like a hugely lucrative treasure hunting map, so I'm not too concerned about missing out on too much stuff here. Early trading post doesn't necessarily mean much. You can go fast forward, you can go early aggression off of that. The reason that food was so important was that the food is what lets me get age up a little bit faster there, which makes me a little bit more resilient against a rush. I was lucky. I was very lucky. Alright, we're going to save these for unit shipments if we need them. Typically it's possible for me to fend off a France rush without sending troops first. You can send them second if he's rushing. But it's definitely easier if you send the troops first. You just have to be able to scout a rush though. I feel like he's likely to be rushing here. I'm getting really lucky with these. I'm getting really lucky with these, what the hell? Okay. He may also just be going like super hard on trade, which I've seen some players do these days. It's not a very good gold map either, so I have to keep that in mind. I don't really like this placement actually. It's a little bit exposed. I'd rather be building down here. Okay. Just start transferring to gold here. Overchopped a little bit, but not too bad. Get back here, start building, and then we start building muskets. Birds first. Wood. And then build. I'm really not expecting a rush here. Time doesn't feel like he's on for that sort of early game pressure. Well, I could always be wrong, in which case we'll cancel the villagers and then bring in some muskets. Just gonna get some exploration out there. There might be something interesting over there. Oh yeah, a healer. Sometimes you can go for double wood if there's like a ton of things to hunt that are sort of like really near your base that are safe. That's not really what's going on here though, so... Yeah, we're definitely not getting rushed. I can safely go for villagers here. There's only one hut's worth there. I'll cross it there afterwards. We're not necessarily going to early pressure a ton with this, like, either. I'll also use this wood shipment for a second, and there's some pressure. This is just like a raid, though. He's not trying to kill me off this or anything. But we gotta keep building muskets, just because if he sees I've got a bunch of muskets, he might build some more muskets of his own. It really wasn't interested in taking that as a real trade there. Okay, so we got a healer here, and we took a little bit of damage, so I'm actually going to use that. Okay. Next up, another barracks. If he's gone for a different type of unit composition, we would want to go for a barracks, or sorry, a stable. 3 experience points. Alright, we just need to get more people onto gold here. Gonna switch this out to gold as well because we've got very limited reserves. Okay. And we can kind of go out in the attack with this. Second barracks isn't going to be up and running for a little while, so we just leave that there until we start getting more gold. Yeah, he's gone for Fortress Age. At this point in time, I actually am going to back off here. I've got lots of units, but what I need to do at this point in time is get a stable and just keep booing. Like, we have so many units right now that we're relatively safe. The only problem is that if he has cannons, we're in a lot of trouble from that. So I don't really need more Ashigar right now. So this will get you guys on chopping for a little bit. So my opponent did is called a semi-FF, semi-fast fortress. It's a pretty effective strategy, but I'm probably getting a lot more resources than he is right now. that was a bad move from my opponent there. So we just need these for when my opponent comes up falconets, which he probably is going to do pretty soon. Can actually go for like people on wood here and use them to create some bows here. We're actually going to do that. Gives me something for my barracks to do while we're messing. So what we want is like one good decisive fight at this point in time, at which point we can age up safely. Right, because what we're looking to do here is not to like risk ourselves in a fight we don't want to take. These cuirassiers, another goons. Interesting fact about dragoons, they do reduce damage against villagers, so they're actually pretty mediocre raid units. They're also very expensive, so losing one there was probably not. Losing two there. Yeah, I figured. Okay. So I don't really have anywhere that's great for putting down these things, but can just put them there and it's fine. Alright. So with the composition that he's gone for, I can actually probably attack pretty soon. But, yeah, this is definitely... There's those dragoons. There we go. Yeah, that's what I thought might happen. Cannons. Okay, so I'm gonna wait till I can age up here. He's definitely not posturing like he wants to fight right now, which is weird, because he should definitely try to get into a fight here, but I don't know. We need to send that. Keep this there now. We don't need that much wood right now. I've got way too much of it, but we've got enough for like 3 upgrades and then a little bit more actually. It's not a terrible amount. Gonna get that. The thing about dragoons is that they're really gold expensive too, so I don't know. I think an entire pavilion made entirely of gold would be a little bit more gold intensive, but... He's trying to go for this sort of skirmishy type of fight here. It's going to mass archers here as a counter to that, because that's what counters that. Can also get more crossbows, but I would like to get a little bit of anti-artillery. Keep these guys around just basically to try and fight their artillery, I think. God, that's annoying. shoot. Okay. Need more wood? Really? Gotta admit, this guy's got something that's a little bit different. Okay, let's get you guys back there. Alright. Okay, got one of them. All right. Okay, I need more wood, which is interesting. Let's grab that. Switch you to wood again. You're still on wood. Great. Got lots of gold though, which is unfortunate. Alright, I need that probably. I need this. This might be a game where I have to go with I don't know what I would do. I don't think I need Yabusame here. The hell? I just don't want him to run away, so I got my cavalry here. Also, if he's firing at them, they take way reduced range damage, so it's always good to have them getting targeted by those attacks rather than someone else. How are we doing on housing? We're doing kind of okay, but at this point I just have to get muskets. Just fill in the ranks. And get rid of these two. I need to upgrade them though before they're any good. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. If I've got this problem, he's got this problem. The hell? You know what? Let's start sending some guys over there. This map is just a very low income map in a lot of ways. Okay. Let's grab that. We'll start getting gold from that. Going to have to. Oh, shit. Oh, no, it's from Archer Fair. Alright, fine. So at this point in time, we're like way ahead. So our Knack Riders are just mostly here to try and slow him down, but try and get him to stop running away. Okay, this seems relatively safe, actually. So, one of the interesting things is the Yumis actually beat skirmishers. And there's a couple of reasons why Yumis beat skirmishers, and like he needed to build some hussars or something like that. I couldn't type back. But yeah, like if we look at resources, I just got way more resources than him. It's not even a little bit more resources, it's like a lot more resources. So, like, yeah, I got 66 of these guys. These guys hard countered both his riders, as well as his skirmishers, as well as his musketeers. They don't hard counter those veteran skirmishers, actually, they just counter them. So, like, you have to build hussars. Like, you can't just keep building dragoons and skirmishers against Japan, because they counter both of those just by building disciplined Yumis. So we'll go over the stats of these little bastards here, I guess. So I'm just gonna show you guys like why you don't build skirmishers against Japan.
You seem to be a reasonable person. Would you care to give up now?
I don't think it's actually possible for me to spawn in a skirmisher actually as Japan, now that I think about it. So it's going to be really impossible for me to do a side-by-side. Okay, never mind. Basically the reason is that the skirmisher for most factions has like a 15 base attack and uses that attack with multipliers to deal a lot of damage against regular infantry. And then they combine that with the counter infantry rifling. Whereas Japan's Yumi only has a 1.5 multiplier instead of a ×2, but they have 19 base damage, as well as better bonuses from cards. So they end up having a much higher attack value. So his skirmishers were dealing like 15 damage plus probably like 35% after you consider Fortress Age and a card, because I'm assuming he probably sent at least one. So he's looking at something like 20 damage per shot, which gets reduced by 30% because Yumis are range resistant. Whereas my Yumis have 19 base attack at the same rate of fire, and we're being increased by 20% from Fortress Age upgrade, 20% from the card, and 15% from Golden Pavilion, so that's plus 55%. So they were doing about 31 damage per shot, which gets reduced, of course, by the 30% for the skirmisher. But that means that my guys are doing a lot more damage against skirmishers than his skirmishers are doing to me. So, and since they're the same sort of cost unit, except it's mine don't cost gold, he's kind of in a bad situation there. He has to trade efficiently against those by using the counter. By contrast, though, like, if he's using muskets, my guys counter muskets a lot less hard than his guys counter muskets. His guys do, like, 45 damage, mine do, like, 30. The exception to this sort of rule is that the Portuguese can actually go skirmisher versus skirmisher against Japan pretty easily. They've got the what do they call? They're Portuguese or like hunter or something like that. I can't remember the name of them, but they've got like 45% range resist. So even though their attack isn't any higher, fact, I think it's only 14 base. They have so much range resistance that the Yumis just don't do any damage to them. I think they used to have like 50%. I think it got nerfed down to 45, which is still huge. So, like, this is one of the reasons why Portuguese going Caracol, that's I think what it's called? No, that's not it. Caracol's the horse thing. What the hell is it called? Well, either way, it starts with C, I think. But Caçadores. But yeah, Portugal usually goes like Jeanette Caçador, and that sort of really works a lot better because they can counter other skirmishers with that composition. Japan does not usually go Yumi Yabusame, although I have done that before. It's just like the Yabusame. Okay, screw this. I'm gonna add Treaty 40-minute to the roster here, and if it's still taking too long, I'm gonna start adding like team games or some shit. I don't know how to play team games, so that would be interesting potentially. What other groups really rely on that? I think that the Germans also really rely on Sturm. They use the War Wagon because that's their version of the Dragoon, but they really rely on that, I find. And that works really poorly against Japan as well. Just because, again, you just use a bunch of Yumis, and they will crush all the skirmishers. And the War Wagons are really durable, but they don't actually have that much DPS, considering how much they cost compared to like Jeanettes or other ranged cavalry. Actually, I kind of want to check one more thing for this. You know, a little bit lower ranked than me. I'm just about 1300. I don't know why I bother checking that. It's not that important, but it does tell me approximately what my opponents are going to be like. And I tend to find that I do not perform well against players that are over 1300. Just, they tend to stomp me. Even though that's apparently where I'm close to. I think there's a big gap apparently between people in the 1200s and people 1300s, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, it would be nice though if I could be doing like more out there strategies. I just find that like it's really difficult to get out there and do weird strategies and actually win once you start getting against better players. Although like water is just one of those ones where it's probably an issue of me not having enough practice doing that. But again, I've played against other people who tried to go water where I went pure land and I just stomped them. Even if they were like fairly good players as well, even in situations where like it's a bad matchup for me. Like I find Ottomans is a bad matchup for Japan, typically speaking. But in that case, like they went for just a strong water boom and I just stomped them. It took a long time because they had so many damn resources, but they didn't have anything in their base. They didn't have any units defending them. They didn't have enough villagers to keep building stuff. They didn't have enough villagers on wood. And they'd spent all their wood on like boats and shit, so like I just walked over and beat him up and took his lunch money. So I don't know. I feel like it's probably also the map pool. People who used to play like the original non-definitive edition of Age of Empires 3 probably remember like all the people in the like really noob lobbies who would try to do Amazonia ones and then just like turtle their side of the map really, really hard. But then I was playing as Japan, so I would just ship a daimyo over there in like the first 10 seconds and then build up a huge army in the corner and then surprise attack them. Oh, those were dumb games. All you needed was like to ship the Age 1 fishing boats and then the Age 2 daimyo and then just ship the daimyo over with a fishing boat. And then just hide them in the corner while you were booming and constantly just keep building troops until eventually you could just walk over and stomp all over their base. It did not work against people who actually wanted to like raid you early because you had nothing near your own base, but slow day on the servers. I do find that when I'm closer to this rating, like if I drop back down to 1,100 or something like that, or the 1,100s, it's a lot faster for me to get a match. But once I've got like up to this level, it takes me a lot longer for some reason. I'm guessing it's just there's a lot less players that play there around this, because there is lots of players that are better than me. I guess it's just like there's not very many players at exactly this rating for some damn reason. Okay. Okay, so as soon as these guys collect up this stuff, I get one of them on that. Let's get you there. Where's our scout? This map comes with a free scout. Don't want to collect that gold right now. We don't need it. Okay. So one of the things we want to do on this map is also collect all these buffalo, but I'm never very good at keeping up with that, so I'm just not going to worry about it. Treasures in the south are always like way better defended than the ones in the north for some reason. I guess that's just how they want this map balanced, but it's better to explore north early. Ottomans. Yeah, Ottomans are tricky. I don't like going up against them. This is risky as hell, but alright. So odds are pretty good that I'm going to get rushed, but that's not necessarily true. They can also fast fortress. Both of those are dangerous. A lot of what makes like the Ottomans so dangerous is their ability to like not have to worry about building production, or villager production, I mean. They literally don't have to give a shit about that. Just gonna do this. Might as well just drop that off now. But yeah, since they get so many free villagers, like all the villagers are free, they can just do stuff really, really quickly. Alright. Just want to make sure that we get that one villager queued up really quickly. It's probably not all that necessary. Strictly speaking as well, it's probably better for me to focus on getting these herdable animals shrined up, but should be fine here. This map, unlike the previous one, has lots of gold, so I don't have to worry about running out, but I also know my opponent doesn't have to worry about running out. That would be real nice. I think we build our 2 houses and go for it. Okay, he's gone commerce. It's gone pretty quickly. I feel like this is definitely going to be one of those worry about rush situations. I'm going to start scouting around here. He's building a watchtower there, actually. He's going to go for a seal. I'm going to just run away here. Him watching that, it's really not worth going for. So you might think that this is a time where, since we know he's going for probably a fast fortress, since he's not rushing me, this would be the perfect time for me to like go for my own sort of fast fortress. But no, this is where we get ready for a just game where we produce lots of units here. Going to ship wood. Both of us really want to contest that. He's got like a much closer supply line though, so there's a high chance that he just gets troops up to here. Like I can't really justifiably march a whole bunch of troops all the way out here. Well, what's going on up here? Alright. I think he's gone off to do other things, deal with other brighter pastures. Damn it. Yeah, he's just been watching that, eyeing it greedily. I've been too. Not too worried about that happening though. Okay. Only need one person to build a market usually. They're pretty fast building. Yep, fast fortress there. I just have to get cavalry at this point in time. Be able to defend against a bunch of cannons. This is why we start moving all these guys onto coin. Need to get coin faster too. I kind of actually really dislike playing into a fast fortress. Like, always feels like garbage. We switch that to that. Do still need some foot troops, though. One good thing is, like, he can't do as much damage to me with, like, 85 wood as I could do to him, which is probably why he's so desperate to get it. This is probably enough cavalry for the meantime. Just keep massing. Okay, we want to try and get a fight now, if I can. Might be going like fast industrial or some crazy shit like that. He's got his hunts real close to his base there, unfortunately. Just want to find out where he's got his dudes. I hit the wrong button last time, I just realized. One went way too greedy here, I think. I feel like I've screwed up my micro to the point where I might lose this just off that. Oh shit. Okay. I didn't realize we still had some cavalry back there. Okay, I need to do that. Now, he might have actually built another one, but I'll put him back a little bit. Still destroy everything. I just need to get enough food for age up here. Like, I should be way ahead of him in eco. At this point. I don't think he's got improved trade post, does he? Hopefully not. I don't know why he blew that up. Oh jeez. Okay, there's that stuff. Okay, we're just going to, like, not worry about that for just a second here. We'll worry about that in 2 seconds. Worry about that quite a lot in 2 seconds. Okay. Don't have the right kind of composition to go against that right now. So we're going to have to wait just a little bit here. This might be a game where I have to get Yabusame as well, just because I got so much gold surplus too. Okay, so he can get factories, which is bad, because that'll let him catch up in economy again. This is just going to be a bad game, I think. Just as I cue things to go on top of it. Alright. It's all still queued to go all the way bloody over there. Okay, I don't need to upgrade that. Okay, cavalry going to be very important. Cavalry, again, very important. Oh wow, we actually used up the gold mine. Okay. Gonna have to probably transition to Yumi's here. I don't know, there's lots of gold on the map though, there's not a lot of wood. Okay, what I would love to do is get a Culverin, although that's not going to help a ton here. The bombards that he's got access to are just a little bit too good. Yeah, I'm going to have to go Yo-Yo Rush, and I'm going to have to get those guys. Okay. Start building these around. I want to know where his hunts are too. It's probably like all up right by there, yeah. Okay, so I need to save up for that. Okay. Probably need to build more barracks here. Okay. So my opponent has the ability to do some really weird, like, nonsense at this point in time. Do I age up? I don't feel like I do. I feel like we get ready to just throw in the pressure in a big way here. Actually, I need Inyo Rush. Should be able to hit Pop Cap pretty soon. Might be a little bit difficult for my opponent to deal with. With all you guys on one group here. Still not going to use hotkeys because I'm a scrub. Okay, there's some guard Spahi up there. The one thing I feel fairly confident about is that he probably does not have the ability to get as many troops out on the field right now as me. Like, I feel fairly confident that my population cap is higher. This is just veteran archers. Yeah, he doesn't want me getting out there with loads and loads of those guys. Okay. Okay, let's do it this way. Oops, oh well. Okay, I want to wait till we got that 213 population cap here, which we're working towards. Might actually be better for me to just attack here. Oh shit. That's why Inio Rush is important. Don't know what those guys were doing back there, but okay. Something like that, sure. Okay, grab that. Okay, I need to find out where those factories are. It's probably somewhere back here. Given that reaction, I'm guessing I'm on the mark. Oh, god damn it. Oh, shit. Okay. So he is basically just getting those from his factories, is what's going on. Probably need to age up. Run away, run away. Damn it. Okay. Actually, let's do this. Oh, are you serious? Already? Oh, I hate it so much. Just to keep myself from getting housed. Oh, I hate playing this so much. I don't really care if he takes out a bunch of my bills there. It's fine. Don't care about losing that. Okay, so he's gonna keep getting those for free just forever, just because that's how that mechanic works. Man, okay. Can't lose Tokugawa, because if I do, I lose him forever. Okay, and we have no food. Okay, great. Okay. Well, once we get Tokugawa, I can actually use him to create cannons, which is what we're going to sort of want here, I guess. Actually, don't want cannons. Because he goes for so many of those horse archers. Alright, you know what? I still want cannons. Still got one. Oh, jeez. Okay. Do these guys cost wood? I hope these guys don't cost wood, because that would suck if they did. He did lose a couple of them there, but I think I need 10 block training here. Jesus. Oh, I hate this so much. Okay. I could probably get away with just all horse archers at this point in time. Oh, this sucks. Okay. That. Are those spy? Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this one. Yeah, there's no way for me to win this at this point. I'm gonna quit. It's just these things kill too many units. I think I did like way more resources, it's just free units. Like, the Great Bombard is just so hard to counter as Japan. So what you would normally do with a normal faction is you would play like Culverins against that, and there's not a ton that he could do to defend against that. Like you would go Culverins and you would go probably Dragoons, and your Culverins would just hard counter all of his stuff there, and your Dragoons would be able to kill anything else. And he'd be forced to sort of build like lots of infantry or something like that. But like if I'd gotten into there, if I'd found his stuff before he'd been able to build all those factories, I would have been fine. But it's once you get those, you get a free Great Bombard like every 2 minutes. And they're so powerful, like it's impossible for me to really deal with that. What possibly could have worked is if I just went pure Yabusame. I think, actually. I think that's what I would have to have done there. But they cost so much gold, like they're one of the worst ones as far as like cost efficiency goes. They should beat Cavalry Archer, though. I'd have to look at the stats. Like, the reason that Yabusame are actually quite good in that sort of matchup is that they've got 50% range resistance. Which means they should be able to tear through, like, those ranged archers that he had, and they definitely kill Spotty. Just because their damage is pretty okay with the multipliers against cavalry. It's just that if he went Abyss Guns, but he wouldn't go Abyss Guns from there. I guess there was plenty of gold around the map too, and it would have been something I could afford. That might be interesting. I'll keep that in mind for next time, is just if I'm up against that sort of thing, just go pure Yabusame. Which still feels like a terrible idea to me. Yeah, I really don't like the Ottoman matchup. Like, it's just one of the ones that's really annoying to play against Japan. You can sort of counter it as, like, other factions by just going heavy cannon back at them with the factories, but obviously Japan can't do that. Or you go Culverin so you can counter all of their cannons. But, like, Japan doesn't have any of those options. Like, Japan cannot get into artillery fights. It's just not what they're good at. So I'm trying to think like what unit would have gotten me out of that would have been consistently good against any composition. And there just really isn't anything. Like, there's no composition that works well against what he had. There's a lot of people who think, like, Japan's a little bit overpowered, but actually they're kind of not. There's a bunch of openings that they have that make them pretty easy to beat. Although apparently, like, that's only evident, like, at higher levels of play. But that's kind of where I am. Ah, shit. So we're up against the Lakota. Lakota's another one where it's just like, you just go pure Yabusame no matter what, which is really annoying. And if I don't have a good wall-in position, I kind of just lose. Okay. Okay, so we're not the worst position for wall-in. This map's not that bad for it either. Actually, no, this isn't that great. You need to do a really tight wall-in against these guys. Like, you can't... So I have to wall-in from, like, here to here, and then, like, to there, around these trees and around back here. And there's a little thing that they can get through here. That sucks. And the reason is that these guys just are going to do nothing but cavalry raids over and over and over again, but they're going to be doing it with rifle riders.
Now the foe has claimed a trade route.
That's fine.
Seems like we are behind.
It's a bad time to start a camp. Just gonna use the freeze on this guy again. Of course. I think he got it. God damn it. I hate playing against this faction so much. Like, their guy moves, like, way faster than everyone else's. Because, of course he does. He's the only one in the game that's, like, got that cavalry bonus, so he's just way faster. Like, if I try to go for this treasure, he'll probably be able to steal that as well. I don't think I can properly wall this map here. This is ridiculous. Like, there's so much open space that I have to cover. Ten to 1 odds that he just shows up out of goddamn nowhere and steals that. Alright. Here's fine. Yeah, that's interesting. That's fine though. Alright. Yeah, so we'll need units for the first thing. There's a trick to make, like, pillarless walls. I don't usually use it. Just gonna disappear with that guy. Now, he's gonna have, like, aged up already, like, and I probably walled in too late. Like, this is why I hate this faction so much. Ugh. So I'm spending like all my goddamn wood on walls here. We're still kind of vulnerable on this end, but it might be okay actually. Okay, got enough wood now. I just need a little bit more. Okay. So we're just gonna bring in some guns. Oh, really? Fucking hell. It's so stupid. Alright. Oh my god. This game's wall and mechanics need like an overhaul of some sort. That's fine. I don't care. So we're actually bow riders. I could potentially go out there. Oh, for really? If his cavalry can get through there, I'm gonna be mighty pissed. Alright. That's fine then. Okay. So now what we have to do is just focus on getting aged up. The fact that things can still get through a friggin' wall in, though, is just really irritating. At this point in time, what I would ideally do is get some bows, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Oh, for the love. See, this is like what they do. They, like, just constantly try to find ways in. It's just like, oh, I want to raid. I sort of have to sit here on my ass until, like, they go, which is never. Alright, we'll wait till we can get one more house. Okay. We'll ship villagers. Ship these. The reason that we're getting those is because they can counter, like, if he comes at me with rifle riders, I can start shooting at them. There is a limited amount of time that I have before I have to get out of here. Which is fun, I guess. Just working on wood again. I need to have a bit more of it than normal. And we keep on gold once we start the age up process. Then we're just going to build the Abusame. literally nothing but... Yeah, of course he has. Okay. The only thing I wish they would nerf about the Lakota, honestly, is the Rifle Rider. Because it does counter, like, heavy infantry. It's a ranged cavalry that counters, like, cavalry counters. The only thing that counters them is, like, very, very expensive tier 3 units, so you don't have a counter against them until tier 3. Like, you could build archers against them, but it doesn't work because they're an all-cavalry faction, so they would either just run away if they have to, or they would just literally do anything other than give a crap about those. Like, they can either run away, or they can do a lot of different things. Okay, so once we get our first batch of the Yabusame, we're gonna, like, go take control of this area here, and this stuff here. And we absolutely have to have some control over here, otherwise we're going to just lose. So, that's fun. Just about at our age up as well here. Right. Alright, wait, let's start working on upgrades for these guys. Actually, I'm gonna cancel that so I can start with the... Oh, right. Shit. Well, guess we're doing this anyway. So they're to just check on me, see how we're doing, how nice of them. This matchup is just, like, the most frustrating, is ultimately the problem. Like, there's nothing fun about playing against this. Yeah, and this is why we end up in trouble. Okay. Alright, that one open. We got 5 bastards, but sort of do or die at this point in time. Let's go ahead and get this guy while we're at. Okay, we've got all this food that I don't really need, but... Okay. Just literally hard upgrading those guys, because they're going to be pretty much everything that I've got here. Looking for things that'll increase our gold production. Honestly, I probably have to start building these guys just because I kind of have to, but I kind of hate that. Just want to find out if there's gold around there. Okay, I've got 13 Disciplined Yabusame. Gonna add to this stack here. And this army should actually be decent against what they have. I don't think we'll win, but it's just sort of the nature of things. Trade routes. Probably has trade routes everywhere. Saw something down here. It's expansion down there. Okay. What are these guys? Elite Wakina rifles? Okay. Well, there goes all my guys collecting gold. Crap. Okay, we got our... these things, yep. Okay. Okay, he's chased with the wrong units. The Elite Wakinas will eventually throw off just that few units, but I actually win this fight, or I should anyway. Oh wow, nope, just because of numbers. Great. Like, this matchup is just so cancerous, because, like, look how much map control he's able to get, because I can't bloody do anything during the first stage. All I can sort of do is, like, hope that he runs out of resources somehow, which he's not going to. He's got nothing but rifle riders here. I can't counter those with anything. Oh, I'm so angry about this matchup. Like, it's such a bad matchup, really. I think they did put in some buffs for the Lakota compared to what they used to be, but, like, I don't really know what they did precisely. Most of the time it just feels as though, like, you don't have any counter units, though. That's really what it is. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Like, this is what they can do, and it's really easy for them to get here. Because he's got everything. Right? And I just hate that about this matchup. Ugh. Because if I try to move out with any of my units, they just get picked off by cavalry really, really easily. And if I go with cavalry, like, all of his units counter them. Except for the Wakina rifles. Like, his axe riders are just as good in cavalry fights. But the rifle riders and the bow riders both counter cavalry. It's just a really dumb matchup. I feel like the big nerf that they would, like, need, I'm not even sure what it would be, but I feel like it's just they need their, like, Age 1 4 villager card to be changed to an Age 1 3 villager card. Because that's what everyone else gets, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. For some reason they get, like, an extra villager from their Age 1 card. And they don't have to build houses, which is kind of fine, actually. Like, there's no... I'm not really opposed to them having that particular thing, but, like, sort of stacking that on top of really, really strong eco bonuses early game, letting them get a lot of really expensive units really, really quickly, makes it so that they basically dominate everybody in Age 1, or Age 2, sorry. I can't really think of an easy... I can't think of any composition that beats them in the early game. What they'll do is they'll just send, like, a huge wave of, like, rifle riders with a couple of Tushonka prowlers and what's it called, hand axe riders, and this beats literally everything in the game. Like, it's because the cheaper units at the front there take the brunt of the damage, and the more expensive ones in the back just counter literally everything, but they don't die because you can't target them. And if you try to counter them by going with lots of archers, obviously you're just going to get run over because they've got all those other units. And even then, it would probably be kind of okay, but, like, they do, the elite rifle riders, or the rifle riders rather, do, I think, 39 damage per half second, or per half interval. A standard firing interval is once every 3 seconds, whereas they fire once every 1.5 seconds, and deal 39 damage per shot. So it's, for comparison, like a skirmisher deals 30 damage per shot and fires once every 3 seconds. It's just, it's a bad matchup. It's just, I'm not really happy with the way that they make those guys. I feel like partly what you could potentially do is maybe raid them early. Like, maybe there's the ability to do that. I don't see how you could, though, because all their units are really fast and all of them counter cavalry. So I feel like if you try to raid them, what would happen ultimately is, like, you'd send out your cavalry raid, and then they'd all get killed. Although I guess since he's, like, across everywhere on the map, it would force him, like, in 3 different sort of places, I guess. That would be what you do, while sort of building up your big old massive units, I guess. I don't really know. I just don't feel like there's any good counters against them right now. A lot of that, like, as well, is they're supposed to be nerfed, or they're supposed to have, like, really strong other abilities because they don't have the ability to wall. But then they gave them the ability to wall. Fuck's sake, same guy.
Oh jeez, my sound has gone... I don't know what causes this, but my sound has clearly gone really wonky here. Hold on, see if I can fix it.
Okay, that's fixed on my end, but that is valuable seconds here. Okay, I'm gonna have to do 2. I don't know what that static was, but certainly is not going to help me here. Okay, I don't think that there's any specific wall-in spots for me here, either. Because, like, this is too far out for me to wall in against Lakota. Alright, that'll help. And if he catches that one off me, then he's literally not attacking. I'm so thrown off by that weird sound glitch. Okay, well, it happens. Okay, and I'm gonna need all this bloody wood for a variety of reasons. Let's build that there. Gonna be really late on this, that's kind of fine actually. I'm gonna try that this time. I'm gonna go stable first, and I'm gonna try raiding. Might even only have time for 2 here. Either way, let's grab these. I can probably build a wall here, but the thing is, like, you have to be able to defend them because they can actually burn them down pretty fast. Just gonna have to ship the Ashigaru, I think, even if I'm planning on going, like, more raid heavy, I guess. It's a little bit too much. And I don't really care about that. Ugh. I think with the extra gold mine here, we're in a slightly better position than last time, though. Oh shit. Way late on that. Okay. That guy ready to help defend. Since that's going to be like our second one of those, I don't have to care as much about it. Okay. Hopefully this friggin' wall won't leak as much as the previous one. Alright. I don't know if I can get this unit to rally in towards that properly. He hasn't aged up yet, which is odd. Oops. Okay, still have to get these guys. Unfortunately, I think that's actually necessary here, which is unfortunate. Okay, so the reason that you build like a really tight wall in is just so that like your town center fire and stuff like that can actually cover the whole area. So we're going to build this, we're going to build up a raid of a couple Naginata riders, see what we can do. But after this I'm actually going to send like I'm going to send eco cards. Alright. I think maybe if I like faster fortress here, I might be able to get a better position than previous. Only got 11 population space, so it's probably going to build like 3 or 4 of these guys to raid with. So the rest of the space is going to be needed for villagers. I think I need to go wood first, actually, still. It's unfortunate. Because we're not going to be able to build very many houses. Okay, so our goal here is to just find out some scouting information, basically. Hopefully not run into him for a little while here. But we're basically just moving ourselves into a position where we can age up here pretty quickly. Okay. Next shipment's gonna be gold, and then we're gonna use that to age up with. Need more food, actually, if I'm gonna be doing it this way. So typically speaking, like, Lakota players feel like overly secure that their villagers are going to be safe, which makes them pretty raidable. Okay, I'm just going to build this up here. This is what I was talking about. He's like faster than I am. Yeah, so he's just able to catch all my cavalry. So I can't raid him. The hell? Yeah, no. can I do about this? I can do really just shit all about this. Yeah, just absolutely nothing. Great. Like, that was still smart of him, but, like, I really, really don't like playing against this. So I can't raid because, like, they're faster than me. Like, I can't, like, I've got no units in Age 1, or Age 2, that fight against him. Because his cavalry beats mine. His cavalry's faster than mine. Like, his hand infantry's worse than mine, but that doesn't matter because he doesn't have to build any. Do I just build samurai? I don't know. No, samurai would get wasted by the rifle riders. And they just get cutted to death anyway. I can't go cavalry archer because I would lose. I can't go Ashigaru archer because they would lose. I can't just go Ashigaru spam either because they lose. I don't know, like, it's not a good matchup. Yeah, legitimately, I just can't think of any, like, good ways to fight against them. It's one of those matches where, like, I just haven't won very many matches against them, and I've looked up, like, other people playing against them, and it's I think they're a little bit overpowered right now. Just Lakota. Because their units aren't weaker, they scale okay. Like, they're not... It's not sort of like any individual thing. I think it's the whole package, because their economy is a little bit stronger than most factions in the early game. Their units are a little bit stronger than everyone else's in the early game. And they scale into the late game okay. The only thing that they're missing is that they don't get artillery, but they don't need it. Because, like, they've got the ability to counter infantry with cavalry, which most people don't. I guess the one problem is, like, the hand axes are technically a little bit, like, lighter than some other cavalry. Like, they don't have as many hit points. But I'm not sure if that counts as enough of a weakness, really. I think you'd have to go, like, full archer. I think I'd have to go full archer with Yabusame behind them. And then just, like, accept that I'm going to lose a shit ton of archers, and then just have the Yabusame behind them. That would probably be okay. Even that, like, just horrific losses, though, just every time. I don't know. And I still wouldn't have any map control. Just towers everywhere? No, I know that they actually crush towers. They've got a bunch of stuff that lets them crush towers. Ugh. I know how some other factions can kind of play against them. Like, Portugal, for example, can use their age-up town centers to, like, get a really good early defense against them. So they can focus on their economy without having to turtle. Once they get, like, to Fortress Age, like, they're in a pretty good spot, because they can get, like, their typical skirm Castador Jeanette combo, which is what they want to get anyway. And the Castadors beat the rifles, and the Jeanettes are pretty good cover for that. I think... I don't know. I'm going to have to keep playing that matchup as the problem, and I'll learn from that. But right now, I'm hoping that they just do some minor changes to how they work or something like that. Just because like it's really, really frustrating to play against them right now. In a way that's just not that interesting. I guess next time I play them, I'm going to try and like, just go full on, just not worry about walling in, just try and completely outmask them, I guess. But, like, no. I'm trying to think, like, what's the ratio of how many, like, Ashigaru do you need to beat, like, a Rifle Rider? And I think the Rifle Riders are actually, like, I think you need 3 Ashigaru for, like, a Rifle Rider. Which is, like, way more resources than they cost. Is this the same guy again? God damn it. Yep. Alright, well, let's just try it. Okay. I kind of don't care, actually. Alright. That's the other thing about them being, like, just the only cavalry type one, is that you can just run up all the way into your base and steal your treasures. Like, there's not much you can do about it. Yeah, now he's hacking this thing. That's fine, though. Just means I can't get a scout with it, which is fine. I backed off, though. Should probably use this monitor lizard to scout with. Yeah, I'm completely screwing up now. I'm probably tilted. It's fine, though. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna do actually something pretty rare for me. I'm gonna age up at 10. Okay, that's interesting. Actually, I have to use some interesting hunting techniques to get that one safely. Oh, jeez. Don't know why guys didn't attack there for a while. Yep, no, that's... This is why I hate how fast that guy is. It's just like, literally out of nowhere. What is this thing? 7.76. Holy shit. Okay, well. I do know he has a speed ore, though. That's part of what it is. I think he's got 6.75 base. But yeah, with that bonus, I'm pretty much screwed, like, for the rest of the game. Okay, we should have our first shipment of units, though, before the first raid can come in. Which is kind of why we did what we did here. The lizard just slithering around over there. Okay. Probably gonna have to fight with the monitor lizards. They're really weak, so it's not gonna be like much better, but they do soak up a little bit of shots and some damage, which is nice. Okay. You guys are just really taking advantage of the fact that he's got that map controller. Alright. I'm just gonna try and go like super aggressive here. What the hell? Actually, I need one more house. Probably need more houses than that actually, but this will be fine for now. Okay, up to 5. That's the 6th. There we go. I have to go through like a lot of extra firepower taking out these, but I think I kind of have to. And I could just try to go straight for him, I guess. Okay, let's grab that. Him getting hit's kind of fine, actually. He's not building rifle riders, which is interesting. Having lost his hero unit, his explorer, is actually really bad for him. It's like bad for anybody, but it's worse for him. This is the one that has the attacks, right? I think so. Are these guys singing bows? Is he gonna clean this up with that? Really? Wow, that's bullshit. Just want to fight near town center here. So in terms of value, I come out a little bit ahead on that one, but wasn't that good. Gonna need those wood shipments. If I could take out this, that would be really good here. What the fuck? Yeah, there's no way that's fair. Okay. Still can't do anything here. Like, that's the really sort of bullshit part about this. Oh, great. Okay. Yeah, that's... Just gonna do this for a little bit here. Oh no, okay. Okay. Might think this is a time for me to do like an age up or something like that, but no, this is way too much pressure on me right now to not get murdered. The hell? Alright, well, whatever. Not that. This. Okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay. Switch that back to that. I basically have to hit him, like, soon, right? But, like, yeah, like, what the hell? He still has complete map control, even though I've been fighting him this entire time. Alright. Yep, nope. Can't get through any of that. Yeah, he still has full map control. I don't like this matchup one bit. I want to figure out actually something here. Alright, that's busted. For some reason you can't check like your opponent's rank after you played a couple games. I don't know, I want to play one more of these. It's gonna be the same guy and I'm gonna like just be really, really unhappy about that. We haven't actually dropped very much rank, so that means we're getting matched up against someone who's substantially better than me, which is actually kind of okay. Like, trying to learn this is fine, but it definitely gives me the impression like that there just is a problem with the way that this matchup is, because there's nothing I can really do against it. It's one of those like situations where it's just I would love to know what their general like what other players do against this matchup, but I've literally not seen this from like a Japanese perspective of like them winning. So I think it's just one of those matchups. But what's interesting to me is that they have two skirmishers for some reason. They got the Wakina rifle and they've got the Seton bow, which is kind of no, that's actually not that redundant. Like it's the same as crossbow skirmisher for other factions, I guess. So that's probably why that is. God. This is a good learning experience for me, though. These are some of the worst matchups for Japan. The worst ones right now are probably the, in order, Swedes, because Swedes are really good against everybody. Then Lakota is probably... There's a cheesy thing you can do as the Haudenosaunee, but I think that's really effective against everybody. They have a... instead of a standard militia, they can build a community plaza, and then that spawns militia. But they're capable of spawning infant militia, and they can do it like 1 unit every 2 seconds, which means that they're getting a full squad every 10 seconds. So what people are doing is they're putting the spawner like right beside your base as close as they're allowed to, and these units just walk up to your base in an endless stream, even if you're capable of killing them pretty quickly. It's free units, so you're stuck fighting against wave after wave after wave of just constantly streaming in units that'll eventually get a kill. And since they're free, it's not really... You can actually calculate like what their value is in terms of like money, but it's something like 2 food at that sort of spawn rate. It's actually more than that. It's like 50, but it's still really inexpensive. Is it the same guy again? Are we the only people playing right now? Oh no, okay, this is Japan Mirror, okay. I'm like so out of it though right now, I'm probably going to lose anyway. Just like tilted out of existence. Alright. Oh, I didn't have to chop it all, damn it. Alright, well, whatever. Oh, it's fine. Not sure if this is behind or not. It might be a little bit. Japan Mirror is like a weird matchup. Usually results in like H2 fighting. Comes down to usually to whoever can get their shrine boom on faster. Which is usually not me. I'm not very good at that, but... I'm actually gonna walk off here for a sec. It's a real possibility that that gets taken because of that, but hopefully it won't. Two bears is much harder than these guys, so I'm not too thrilled about trying to rush that, but I really do want that wood. Not against a rush, so I should go up to 14. Okay. Could potentially go for the bear cub. That's actually pretty powerful. I'm actually not sure if I have enough health for the two grizzly thing. I might want to wait a little bit just until I've got some more health. Wait around, see if he drops something there. I'm gonna go ahead and build a house up here for now. Yeah, so he might try to get that, in which case I'll try and steal it, but... Looks like he's not going for it right yet. We could try to take that on age up. That might be That would probably be the safer option, in all honesty. I'm not going to plan for it, it'll just be I'll build a house afterwards if I can get it, but... Start burning that down, I guess. Buildings take extra damage when they're being built, so... Wait for us to get a little bit extra damage on there. We'll eventually kill that, but it'll take a while. He's gone for a faster age up than me. Kind of want to get to 250 before I switch everyone off of it here. Or 255, I think, is what I need, actually. That worked out well. And basically what we're going to be doing is just spamming Ashigaru. It's not a ton of incentive for us to do otherwise. We're just having those guys continue attacking, because if they stop, then that thing actually starts healing again, so... Just basically have to keep hitting it. The rubber melt until it dies. This will also be, like, more beneficial, because we'll have the bear down there that we can take out with those troops. Okay. Yeah, we have to run here. I think we can turn it though. Okay. So we're gonna go get this free wood here. We can catch him, but he'll teleport away. Might not have time to, actually. Interesting. Okay, we'll grab that next. All right. Might as well get this bear cub while we're at it. No particularly good reason, just it's there. Alright. Gonna come around this way. He'll definitely burn that down, but that's fine. I actually want to take out this army here. Managed to get us in a good wedge there. Bad time for that to happen. Okay. Oh wow, we got completely like wiped out there. Because I got caught in a really awkward spot there, I should have just come around and hit them directly. Can I fight that? Not really effectively, but gotta try. I hate the attack move, it doesn't seem to work. Like a bunch of times you'll do the attack move order and it just doesn't, they don't attack move. Which is interesting, but not good. Alright. Switch you over to wood. I'm gonna start getting archers. Not because I really want to, but because I don't have as much of a choice as I'd like. Yeah. Just gonna have to GG out of this, I think. Yeah, that's just weird pathing. Oh, my opponent's part there too. Yep, that is basically it. Like I said, I'm just not very good at doing the shrine boom thing against Japan. I want to win one today, though. Oh, that one actually cost me quite a lot, yeah. I probably wasn't actually, like, that outmatched by that player in terms of, like, rank. I'm just, like, super on belt right now. I want to at least win one today, though. The thing about the Japan mirror is that it's kind of, like, it's a weird matchup, honestly. It's really strange. Because it really is just down to both players just sort of spamming stuff as hard as they possibly can. I'm not sure what it is about that particular mirror that causes that to happen, but I think it has something to do with them both trying to, like, dominate shrine control. At least that's my theory as to why that's like that. What would probably actually be healthy is, like, if instead of streaming for, like, hours on end, I got up and, like, took a bit of a rest between games, because that's normally what helps. But not really the format. It's, that's more applicable if I can get up and walk around and do some other stuff, but... Goes to the grind zone, I guess. I don't know. Honestly, haven't been this miserable playing this in a long time, but yeah, that last one, like, in particular, felt really bad because I could have probably won that if I hadn't gotten my entire army caught in that one wedge there. The other thing I can probably do in the mirror is actually use cavalry, which is something that you don't expect to see a lot in that mirror. What the hell? The more I play this game, the more buggy it gets. It's a weird sort of thing about it. Usually, actually, I restart the game after every, like, 2 matches. It's a weird, it's a weird thing. I don't know why they've got it set up so that that happens. I don't even know, like, how that could be something that happens. But, yeah, the more you play, the more bugs start creeping until you reset the game. It's kind of very strange. Like, that's the reason I can't, for example, look at other people's, ratings. It's just because after you've played about 3 games, it shuts that off for some reason. 2-3 games. I think what it was doing, like, it feels like there's just not anyone online right now playing this. So it's been matching me up against, like, people who are dramatically better than me for a couple of games. And now I'm playing against normal people again. Like, I'm just so frustrated that I can't play properly. It's great. It's a lovely, lovely state to be in. It's really strange that it is taking this long, though. I don't know. Now I've dropped down a bunch of ranks, I thought it would have been a bit faster. Because usually it is. If it's another Swedes match or if it's a Lakota match, I'm gonna rage quit like right away, probably. I feel like to play against Lakota, you have to be the sort of player that's capable of like sending a bunch of cavalry to like harass and destroy his villagers, because like what they rely heavily on is the war chief, because he gives a huge bunch of bonuses in terms of like hit points as well as things like their movement speed, so that lets them react quickly to get around the map. So if you just raid, then he's able to get sort of at the raid units like really quickly and stop them. Whereas if I have like a group of things pushing at the front and he has to react to that, he has to send a war chief up to deal with that nonsense. And that would potentially let me get a whole bunch of kills on the back. But I don't know that that's really that applicable, because they almost always have more value in their armies than you do, just because of how much stronger their early game eco is than Japan's. So I don't know if that would work, but maybe I'll have to try that next time. Don't really know. Might even have to do something crazy like just have a huge number of samurai in cover mode. Alright, yeah, it's taken me pretty consistently like 4 minutes to get a game. It's been real bad today. Alright, France. Okay, well, the thing about France is I can probably just play normally against them. Expect to get rushed, because that's pretty typical. Okay. Gonna try and go for some of the goats there. No, goats should be around here somewhere. Where are they? France didn't already get them, did they? Maybe they did. Huh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'll make it. Okay. Okay. As long as you stand there burning down my consulate, I've got time to do some other stuff. I feel like he sees this, which would not require map hacks. You can just check around the map and see that there's something getting killed over there. Okay. Well, with all that said and done, try shots at them for a little while. Looks like something killed our, I think that was a goat that died there. So his scout's probably heading towards us, actually. He's dealing more damage than normal. I think he might have gone for the upgraded Explorer card, which is interesting. Don't often see that. He's definitely going to design this treasure, I think. Shit. Not been paying attention here. Like I said, I'm kind of out of it right now. Oh, he's already got that. Let's just kill his monkey here. Not getting those divine strikes. There we go. It's very important you kill your opponent's monkey. Alright. Should still be able to afford those. Just want to check this here. Huh, no he didn't. Felt as though he'd gone for the buffed Explorer just because his Explorer was dealing more damage than I remember them doing. I thought they only did like 12? Well, maybe it's 16. Maybe it is 16. Okay. This is just... it's just rude. Okay. Well, interesting. I don't usually see like an Explorer tank that makes shots that much health left over though, either. Because Tigers usually deal a real number on Explorers. European or otherwise. Come on. No, not quite. Not seeing a rush right now, so I feel like I'm pretty secure going for... because usually it's sort of around here. Around this area here. So this is another one where I just build up as much of our forces as we can. Okay. It's probably going for a fortress play here, so I do want that stable up quickly. Nope. That's interesting. Timing on that's really odd. Okay, well I still want that stable up. I'm okay with losing that, that's fine. So this wasn't so much a rush as it is just a sort of timing attack, I guess. I don't know. This is a weird one. So you can see he's moved all his guys into melee mode, which means they're not firing their weapons. So I just run around in circles while I've got my cavalry sort of doing whatever the hell. So I don't lose any of my cavalry, and I get to reduce the amount of damage that he does. If he decides to not do that, if he just fires at me, he ends up losing still because, the hell? It's double racks up there. That's weird. That was a weird spot to put those. Alright. So he just got crushed there, though, so... There's no reason for me to attack right away, though. What I want to do here is... Let's keep massing up a bit. And get our wood shipment. Okay. So pretty soon we're going to get our bonuses to Ashigaru attack. At that point we're going to go take them out. Grab that. He's probably worried that I'm aging up right now, so he's just going into check, but not, so... He's aging up, interesting. Well, either way, I'm gonna go attack this stuff. Interesting. Just completely evacuated the area. So you probably have a bit of an advantage right now, but... Still want to take like one really good fight against them before we age up. Okay. Definitely need to send food next. And we're gonna try and take a fight with what we got here. See if we can find out where his hunts are. They're up here. Gonna attack move in that direction. Hope that our attack move button actually works, because it often does not in this game. Okay. And we need that, I need some stuff here, I don't know. A little bit of experience here. Okay, that was well timed. Okay, so he's not paying attention back home at all, which is bad. Okay. But took a lot out of that fight. Alright. Gonna start getting a bit of these guys. Especially because we're out of gold. Okay. So we've taken out a couple of his really important things there. I possibly could have kept pressure up there, but I don't really know for sure. It's probably just me like making a bad call there. I probably should have stuck on that, but I don't know. Okay, now I need to start saving up wood for age up stuff. Could get more crossbows here. I always like getting a lot of the crossbows. I don't know why. They're not great. They're not actually that bad though, because they automatically like get age up bonuses and stuff like that. I actually need. No, I'll get the other one first. The hit points ones first. Okay. We do also want to upgrade to Ashigaru for this build though, which is unfortunate because that's another thing to have to pay for. Just because in case he goes Cuirassiers, it's going to be a real pain in my side if he does those. And now I just need like pay for another barracks or something. I wish I had my, the one that had the, dojos. That would have been helpful on this map here, I think. Just gonna do that. Do I think it's a good idea? No, I think it's a fantastic idea. Oh, holy crap. Oh shit, what the? Interesting.
Vou atacar.
Alright, interesting. No idea still why there's a sable there. Okay. This. Have to find where my opponent's hunting still. Is he not hunting? Okay. Interesting. I don't really get what that last attack was. But okay. Also not, I guess that must have been like the guys that did the proxy in the early game. Dropped down 2 barracks and then went over to do gold or something. That was a very strange game. Okay, well, that's interesting. In any event, like, if I check here, yeah, he just was short by 9,000 resources. So, it's just, like, I guess, I don't know. Fast Fortress is an interesting strategy sometimes, but, like, in this instance I got really lucky. I can't attribute that one to skill, because I just had cavalry on top of where his cannons spawned. So, basically instantly screwed him there, but probably not most skillful use of that. Anyway, it is late for me to be doing this, but I'm going to be switching over to Lobotomy Corporation now, which is a game that I am not good at all. You might think that for this one as well, but like, this has been one of my worst days of playing this, in all honesty. Yeah, it's just not been good. I think it's under here, under horror. Okay. That's looking good. Exit out of this. And we'll see if this is going to work properly. Looks good. Okay, so we're on day 10. I've finished a bunch of my quests. You know, I just have to finish like actually there's a new quest that I can't do until day 20, so I just have to do the one for the other team. I can't remember the name of their team. The control team's the main one. That's the one that's got the one I can't do. Then there's the other guy's quest, which I think is just do... what the hell am I supposed to do? I can't remember. 6 attachment works. Okay, that's easy. That's actually really easy for us. Good. Okay, great. So, here's the team. Need to get some more of these guys leveled up, I think, but, yeah, we're probably not going to get very far before something horrible happens. Okay. So, You Must Be Happy is something I want to keep doing just because, like, if I keep doing it, I get all these people who are completely buffed up. Attachment is this one, which is what we want to be doing with this thing here. We do not want to use attachment down here, because that causes us to die. I know what Teresa is actually like all the way up to full use, so I don't really need to finish that. Well, I do eventually, but I might want to just keep that there so that when my guys inevitably flip out for something, I'll have the ability to sort of keep track of that, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so ton of extra stats there. Get everybody doing that. Visit the old lady 6 times. Should be an easy day to coast through, I guess. Probably not. Get all these agents also in the You Must Be Happy room. I don't actually know if it's necessary to like go for like buffs in this sort of obsessive kind of way here, honestly, but I'd probably be fast forwarding to get people into the building first. I like how this doesn't take up time though. Alright. So we can just hit this button here and people will get there faster. You just make sure to hit the normal speed as soon as we see our agent just about there. Man, agents in this game walk really slowly. Okay. Suave newbie, yeah. Okay, up to our 18 here. Oops, cancel that. Attachment, get you done there. And yeah, this should be like a real easy day. We'll have like an ordeal it done, we'll beat the shit out of some clowns or something. Hopefully that's what it is, I guess, I don't know. I can't remember, does this go up by 2 when I get a good result, or does it go up by 3? Or does it go up to all the way to the top there? I forget. I think it's all the way to the top. Kind of want to do more here, but it's like, this is a really difficult one. In a lot of ways. Alright, that just boosted her up to 2. I thought that went up to... Alright, well... I should be leveling other people, actually. Well, getting some level 5 is a good idea as well. They become absolute monsters at whatever it is they do. Having someone that can just shut down bad events. Alright, got it. That's some interesting sounds my stomach is making. I should probably eat something eventually. Okay, now I gotta send all these assholes up all the way to here as well. Actually, let's cancel that. Let's do it the other way. Information team, that was who these guys are, right? Okay. So at least get Tatiana up there. Getting these buffs is super important for when like that freakout thing happens and they all lose like 30 sanity or whatever. Like boosting their sanity up by like 40 points is kind of important. I need 170 boxes and this person is not succeeding here. Which is interesting because this is not that unlikely a success. Well, we didn't fail either. Getting up to 6 is all we needed to not fail at least. Yeah, how did that win so miserably? Jeez. Just poor temperance or something? Alright, we got like 2 more before we get a meltdown. I should be sending more people in here just by ratios, but... Okay, got him, got all those guys done. Next up is Justin. I don't know how much I actually need this day to extend out too much. I don't know if I need all these people to be like really, really on top of it. Come on, one more. All he needs one more. There we go. Got all the old lady boxes. Okay, so I think we actually just do this, like, for the rest of the information team. And then go visit the old lady one more time, cause a meltdown. Probably have like an overkill kind of day where we're just doing everything way more confidently than we really have to because everyone's really buff. Except that's not how this game goes. What's actually going to happen is we're going to get absolutely wrecked by something. Okay, Cooper, you're the last one, and then we have to go visit the old lady. And I could probably send someone to go visit the old lady right now. Again, we're just trying to get other people some levels here. Send Shad over. See if he can redeem himself from his last performance down there, because I think he's the one that screwed up. Or he didn't screw up, but he didn't do a very good job. Alright, Cooper, get in there and don't get killed. If I recall correctly, you're the one that tends to get killed in these. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to have Shad, like, immediately hop back into the room with the old lady. Which is fine. We only had one meltdown, right? Yeah. Alright, so the next problem is going to be at dawn. That'll be an invasion. I actually need a lot of boxes, I don't know. Wow, he's doing terrible here. Shad, how come you're never good at this? Alright. Just get the team leader down there, show him how it's done. I should have plenty of time for this. Alright, I'm gonna try and get some more boxes down here too while we're at it. Okay, so I think Instinct is technically slightly stronger here. Send Tatiana down there. She should be able to tank whatever is going on in there pretty effectively. They'll clip off Meltdown. Lovely, lovely. I could visit the Grave of Cherry Blossoms for more stuff. Like, I've got some stuff to manufacture here. Oh wow, this old lady's just kicking my team leader's ass too. Great. The hell. I just need one more box and I think we're in good there. Oh yeah, we got it. Okay. So I kind of want to do this just so I can get to a point where we're doing okay here. Clip-off counter didn't change on that one. Nice. Let's get a couple more armors there, I guess. Like Old Lady, we've got all of her stuff. We've got all of the kind of Wiltshire stuff. Got all of that stuff. So what do we do next? I feel like I do kind of want to send someone in there, but do that one more time here. I think the problem with the old lady is she doesn't generally tend to produce like a ton of boxes, and like you don't get anything for getting more unique ones at this point. Like how you're in a room with like one of these things that is potentially extremely dangerous, and it's just like your state is relaxed. You're fine with this. This is not going to kill you at all. Alright, we're at past half, which is good. Should be able to do this before the third set of ordeals or third set of meltdown or whatever is going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen at that point. Alright, get a bunch there too. Okay, how many more do I need for this? I need 35 and 25. So I need quite a lot more to get all of these. Could just let the old lady slide right down, actually. It wouldn't really hurt us. Because we're not going to have a clip-off meltdown. It's going to be an ordeal. So I can let old lady hang out there, I guess. Get down to 0 or something like that. I forget, is there a penalty for using like attachment or something like that? I don't know. Just want to go in here to get the items, but this one's really dangerous potentially. Give it a shot. This is going to cause our ordeal. Okay, doubt. That's those scythe arm robots, isn't it? Yeah, those guys. Okay. Just want everybody to sort of gang up on one thing at a time. Got these randos over here valiantly getting murdered, which is good for them, I guess. Thing just went friggin' nuts on these guys. Okay, so we want to let our guys heal up a bit. They took a big sanity hit when all those guys died in front of them. Oh, jeez. Retreat. Okay, so it'll be a little while before these guys heal up to full here, but not too long, it doesn't look like. Okay, is that, not quite, no. These guys doing okay here. These guys are actually pretty full health. Let's send them out over. They'll start taking hits first, so we'll send this team after as well. Okay, I only need, like, 47 more boxes, which is not that bad. Alright, worked out okay. Just have to wait a little bit for everyone to heal up their health, and we'll be good. Could do old lady again just for the hell of it. Just make sure she doesn't freak out. Plus, it's easy boxes, there's no risk. Alright, you guys looking pretty healthy. Looking pretty healthy. Okay. So this is at 2. Probably go down to 1 soon. This should drop it down to 1, I think. So after that we'll deal with the lady facing the wall, I guess. Problem with the Grave of the Cherry Blossoms is that like none of them are actually easy. I think it's because you're supposed to kind of get a middling result against it, I think. Right, 149, 163, just need 7 more. Yeah, that dropped down to 1, which I sort of expected. Okay, lady facing the wall. I could do 1 attachment 1. Since we're only going to do it once. Actually, wait, what was the penalty for doing it that way? Yeah, when attachment work was performed, the thing went down by 1. So we just do it once, and that should be safe, I think. It's not the same effect as if you turn around, I guess. I could also try and grind a Teresa, I guess. Since we're, again, not really caring what happens to the old lady at this point, we don't have to go back in there. Alright, Cooper, get in there, probably drive everyone insane by accident, because I'll forget to extract you, and then we'll all die, you know. Normal shit. Just another day in Lobotomy Corporation. Oh, this might go down by 2. There's a real possibility of it. I'm trying to remember what the other trigger condition is. I don't think it should. Okay. Kind of have the impulse that this, like, is probably going to have some other effect. Like, this doesn't feel like everything that this thing can do. I don't know. How much longer do I need for the last one here? It's got 2 minutes something on there. I need 3. Cooper, get back in there. Just going in and out of this one, like, over and over again feels like... I think old lady's probably freaking out right now. Yeah, she's freaking out right now. That's fine, though. It's fine. Day 10 has gone, like, remarkably smoothly. Should be able to get to tier 4 on this one, I think. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's something wrong with that thing. There's going to be some other effect. Alright. Let's grab that. Not quite enough there. Workday complete. Everyone's alive. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Your little angel's lying on our colleague's finger. With my infinite hatred, I give you this gift. If I recall correctly, that was the one I did on one of my other runs, and it's like an Aleph class thing. It was like the second one I got. Ruined my shit so badly. Someone's persistent gaze can be felt from the keyhole inside the machine. This feels like an activatable device instead of a monitor. Is anyone there? Can you read me? I repeat, is anyone there? You can call me B. I am an insider, someone who knows a lot about the company. Please understand that I cannot reveal my identity. I am going to tell you 3 truths that the company wishes to keep hidden over the following days. Tell me, please, why do you think you were hired by the company? Shall I rephrase that? Let me ask you like this then. Are you satisfied with your job here? I would say so. If that's so, well, I can't judge whether or not you're telling the truth. You're the manager, but you don't actually know anything about the company, do you? Do you say that I'm wrong? Each time you speak will need to be as brief as possible. I'm ending the call here. Contacting someone for a long period of time is dangerous. That day, James released 2 abnormalities on purpose, and eventually 3 clerks and 4 agents were killed. As you may know, having 2 abnormality breaches and losing 4 agents is a rather significant loss of manpower. Of course, it was I who ordered for James to be gunned down. I know the kind of place we work in. I'm not regretful for the fact I was unable to stop him. It's that I regret having developed a personal relationship with him. I was careless with my position and let my subordinate exploit me. Chatting games, yes, all of it was fun. James was a good joker too. Of course I had fun playing Word Jane. We grew so intimate that I would forgive his trivial rules violations, but the price I had to pay for the error I made was not trivial in any way. Manager of this is Lobotomy Corporation. We see body bags every single day. It's a lonely place. Sometimes you'll feel the urge to share the distress and anxiety of someone else to have a friend, but manager, whenever you feel lonely, please remember what happened to me and try not to make the same mistake as I did. You'll not be able to get over meaningless deaths that way. I envy Angela. She is a truly heartless monster. People say that I am too rational. You saw the cold-blooded machine, you saw the Viper, you saw the cruel and emotionless, a frigid being who won't even bat an eye at the deaths of dozens of employees. I won't deny that I deserve the reputation. However, whoever built this place has to be a much more cruel person than I am. Sometimes I wish I were an AI without emotions. A sense of sympathy will only cloud your judgment. You are bound to make mistakes that way too. Why would they place AIs with emotions to handle the facility if they were well aware the emotions would only get you away? Do you know the answer? Let's see here. The best course of action is to handle things before everything turns sour. All will remain in order so long as the abnormalities are managed with the best results. Please be sure to handle everything carefully. As far as I know, this is the best way to ensure nothing bad occurs. And workday without a bad work result. So this is just kind of an RNG kind of thing. I do either the safety team or the training team, and I feel like safety makes more sense for me, given that this place is batshit. That's like, hey, I'm the guy in charge of the safety team. We can exchange names later. Want to open up my department, get forward to managing? Let's just see what the other one is then, I guess. Hod. Hello, manager. I'm in charge of the training team. Are you thinking of opening up my department today? That's actually a tricky choice here. I feel like safety team. If I recall correctly, this is where I get bullets. The ability to just shoot your own employees. Alright, let's just give us a better UI. It doesn't really matter that much. Memory repository imprinted. So this is a new checkpoint, so if I need to revert things badly enough, then this is where it goes to. Employee assignment needed. So I need some people over here. Would love to get someone who's relatively competent, so someone like Haru who's pretty okay. Although he doesn't have a ton of work success bonuses. Loki would be good. Transfer him over there. So we'll just hire a bunch of people here. Newbie, you're over there. We'll get a couple new newbies over here too, I guess. Alright, I think I accidentally screwed up his face, but you know what, that's fine. Alright, so, this doesn't look good. Oh, this looks, potentially dangerous. Alright. This is gonna make things a bit more tricky, I suspect. Have fun, Loki. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's see what this new thing is here. Oh, that looks interesting. Alright, let's experiment a little bit with this thing and then call it a day, I guess. Let's try Insight. Loki, get on in there. Actually, why don't we... Okay, Loki, we're going to send you into the room with the buffs. And once you get all buffed up, we're going to send you in there and try and learn as much as we can about this stupid thing as we can. So I'm going to potentially want to buff him more than once here. Oops, shit. Great. Well, that's going to make things take a little bit longer. Okay, he can go in there a total of 5 times, so we're not screwed yet. Okay, so that should be positive, I guess. Alright, I feel like Insight might be good against this thing. find out, I guess. Just trying to pump his stats to the point where, like, he might survive this. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, well that didn't work. Now this little asshole thinks... Okay, so insight is clearly not... clearly not insight. Okay, great. Fantastic. Okay, I could even move someone who's even more competent in there temporarily. Look, you get back in there, you know, get back in here, I guess. Do it like that. Increases healing, increase the virtues of fortitude and prudence for the department agents. Okay. No, I'm gonna... continue on like this, I think. Okay. You know what? Actually, I could do something even weirder here. I could go with Yun Ho, who's the control team captain still. Well, I think I mucked some stuff up by doing that. I might have to go back to the reset point. Okay. So, insight didn't work. Repression? Being out of order is going to drive me nuts. Alright. Head on over there, see what happens. This place looks weird. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay, so not that either. Oh, jeez. Alright. I'm just gonna jump straight in there and see if one of them's, like, easy. Okay, we tried Insight. We've tried those two. Let's try Instinct. Let's just try Attachment. I don't feel like Attachment would work on this stupid thing. Like, it's a weird buzzsaw robot that's lifting weight or something like that. Ow, 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 ow. I feel like this is one that you could theoretically beat using a gun, but... Okay, all that's left is... Instinct. Or... whatever, yeah. Okay, great. Tatiana looks like she'd be good at this. Let's get her in there. I haven't succeeded at getting a single box out of this damn thing. Like, it's been every single one is a failure. Ow, 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 ow. Huh, she's still alive. For a little bit. It's interesting that she got to fire at it, though. Apparently this thing's weak to red damage, which is interesting. Okay, let's rewind to the memory repository. I have to think of, like, what is the best way to deal with that thing, now that I've got it. So what we're going to do is actually just hire 3 new people and put them in there. And yeah, we're gonna just try and figure out what the hell this thing... Because if I can get just enough boxes to figure out what these are, then that would be lovely. That's all I really need. Or success chance plus 4%. Right, great. I think Tatiana. I feel like our best chance is to send Tatiana in there, get a whole bunch of extra fortitude, and then try this again. I don't know though, like this thing seems like vicious. I wonder if it's got some sort of weird things, like if we look at the old lady, it's got like different levels and it's got different amounts. Maybe it's actually best to send like a really weak Lobi in there. That might be it. This might be one where I just look up on the wiki because this might take forever otherwise. Shit. Oh, why am I so bad at this? Okay, so this will probably be the last time I go in here for today. I'm gonna try Instinct again. I still feel like that was our best bet. Got 71 there, we got 81 here. Or 87 here. So our work success rate should be fairly high. I get a feeling like what is happening there is that this thing does munch down on people who are higher level, and it's probably got like... is much better to send like low level people in here. That's gonna be just a random ass thing that it does, I bet. Just calm, interesting. But yet, failure every time. Just dead, alright. Okay, let's just try it. Let's send in a complete, like, newbie. Like, no skills whatsoever. Because, like, there is that weird thing where, like, lower level things sometimes work better than higher level things. Like, down here, for example, maybe it's inverted from what's, like how that is listed. So maybe the worse they are, the better off they are. Terrified. Nope. It didn't activate this time, though. Just keep sending in Asians to their deaths, I guess. Nope, now it's activated. Okay. So it's none of those ones. Let's try the other stats, though. He's gonna have some really weird way of dealing with this. I don't know. Nope, that's not it. He'll be dead before it can happen. Okay. I forget what we tried. Shit. I know we tried Instincts. I don't remember if we tried Insight yet. I think we've tried Attachment already, but I'm not actually sure here. Yeah, no, that didn't work either. Okay, so we're gonna have to learn how to deal with this thing, because this thing is absolutely vicious. But we're gonna save that for, I guess, next week. I'm gonna probably look this one up just because, like, figuring this out is tricky. Suffice to say. Let's read this. Mechanical abnormality capable of walking on its own, and we have none of the other details here. What's this even called? Forget where the names of these things are. Alright, it just has a number until we unlock its name and stuff like that. Shoot, okay. What would possibly be the way to deal with this? Because there's got to be some way to deal with this stupid thing. I'm not really seeing any good hints based on its appearance. Right, well, anyway, that is going to have to be for later. So, anyway, hope you found this week's streaming enjoyable. I found it very frustrating, but at least Lobotomy Corporation Day 10 was not that difficult. So, in any event,